Yeah, once again, here during this now what is happening? It is almost above the all-time high, RSI is between 55 to 65. So this is the zone of consolidation. Once this has made the RSI peak at 65 on the monthly chart, right? The day it will cross the previous high with above the 65 monthly RSI, you know that what happened to its journey here, right? What is the tendency of this particular stock? So there is a good tendency that it will give this kind of run, because what is happening? Consolidation and run, right? So this is a consolidation, big consolidation period from 2017 to up to 2021. 4.5 year consolidation. Once again, upside journey might start. Same way, same time. Look at what happened. What is happening to its competitor companies? Other Vigard is making something, right? So what is happening to their other competitor companies? Always look in the pack, and when you find that everyone is doing like this, some is going ahead. So some might, some companies might be ahead in the run, and others will follow it. Please mute somebody.
PM Asif.
Deepika, please mute. Okay. Any other example anyone like to have? Let's take one bad example. Let's see what happened to Yes Bank.
दर्पण जी क्वेश्चन था इसमें।
हाँ बोलिए।
अभी आपने बोला कि 85 पे इसका आरएसआई का रेजिस्टेंस है, तो जैसे ये 85
65 85 तो सबके लिए समझ लीजिए रेजिस्टेंस है। एक बार 80 क्रॉस कर गया तो पर्टिकुलर स्टॉक का रेजिस्टेंस कभी भी शुरू हो सकता है, कभी भी फॉल आ सकता है, पर वो जोन अच्छा जोन है तो उसमें होल्ड करने की कोशिश करेंगे। यस, अपना क्वेश्चन कंप्लीट करिए।
तो 85 से जब वो डाउन ट्रेंड लेने लग जाएगा तो हमें एग्जिट हो जाना है या और भी इसका वेट करना है?
सपोर्ट ब्रेक कर जाएगा, आपको एग्जिट कर जाना। एक तो ओवरसोल्ड ओवरबॉट है, 85 की आरएसआई है। मैं 70 तक तो एग्जिट करने के लिए नहीं बोलूंगा, 70 ब्रेक करे आरएसआई पे फिर आपको एग्जिट करना चाहिए। 70, 69 पर्टिकुलर स्टॉक का रेंज देख लीजिए कहां से वो बार बार लौट आता है। जब वो जिस जोन में होगा ना, वो कभी पहले रेजिस्टेंस को क्रॉस किया होगा। जैसे प्राइस में जोन बनती है वैसे आरएसआई पे भी जोन बन जाती है। अब आपको बार बार वो आरएसआई यहाँ से लौटता हुआ दिखेगा। फॉर एग्जांपल चलो यस बैंक को देखते हैं मंथली चार्ट पे। मंथली चार्ट पे इसका एक बुलिश पीरियड है, जैसे ये पीरियड 60 प्लस वाला, मार्क कर लें इसको।
brush.
We can have a vertical lines, right?
Okay.
We can have here and here. This was the bullish zone, and then we had a below 60 zone up to here, and then up to here RSI broken first. See here, perfect example, RSI broken first, price broken later, and up to here, and then up to here. And now onwards, after onwards, it was down only. Now see what is happening in this every zone. This zone price was clearly up. This was a flattish zone.
Yes.
Again, this was a trending zone. This was basically a correction zone. Again, price gone up. Flattish zone. And up. And crash zone. What happened to crash zone? When it started crash below 40 from here. So below 40, should we buy?
No.
Should we buy any stock which is falling and going below 40?
No.
Whether all the people who has invested should have exited maximum up to buy here, if they have idea about the thing called RSI.
Yes.
If he has not exited at 60, say 60, should he has exited at 168 price when the RSI was below 40?
Yes.
Yes.
With one knowledge, can you save this kind of disaster? So start looking at the range. What happened when it was in 60 plus range? What happened when it was in 60 to 40 range? And again, the direction. It is coming from 60 to 40, right? It is coming down. You can see it is coming down, right? And when it is going up. So this phase might be good. 40 to 60, this phase when reversal will happen might be good. But you cannot rely on that phase. If other things, something extraordinary happening, you can consider, right? RSI is not everything, but RSI is lot of things. You have to give weightage to RSI. Give lot of weightage to RSI. So now you have fairly good, everyone has fairly good idea when we should not touch the RSI stock if RSI is not in favor. Agree?
Yes.
Any questions? See, look at this example. SBI is always below 65 RSI, 60, 65 RSI, right? It is in this zone. When it corrected, there is a correction. When this support is broken, RSI gone below it, there is a reversal. And look at the same way you are seeing the price breakout and retest, same way you are seeing the RSI breakout and retest and going up. Now start looking what can happen when RSI is on top. What can happen if RSI is on top? There is a good possibility of good correction. So when the stock is on 80 plus, 75 plus, or on in that zone, and there is a resistance, and those are the deadly combination. And there is a resistance, this is a resistance, same time resistance came, RSI did not survive even 70. As I said, now market is in very bullish zone. So now this 70 has shifted to 80. This will happen in very bullish market. Like this 2003 to 2008, the RSI peak was shifted to 80, 85. Okay, some stock even 90, 95. When the market was flattish, 70 itself is a overbought zone. So resistance and RSI energy gone. It has to reset. Came down. So know what is the market condition, what is the sector condition, what is the RSI, and where the price is allocated. Don't buy here. Either let it cross and correct on the RSI. And you can buy somewhere here after few months. Okay, like here, it is on the 70, almost 70 RSI, 67, 68, breakout happened. This is fairly good, fairly good. You have a very least risk here. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. But it is a slow mover. Not everybody like it. Yeah. Any other stock? Any would like to take the example?
Tata Elxsi.
IT we have seen almost. IT will have, just now we have seen one very bullish stock, right? All will have similar nature. Try to take stock with a different nature. See, okay, let's see in the monthly chart here. Divide in the zone. Let's see from the beginning, it was below 60 here, right? Below 60 here. Below 60 is not bullish. First time it crossed 60 on 1st of July 2004. When it crossed, whether it was crossing the resistances also, when it was crossing 60 for the first time on the monthly chart, whether it has crossed the many resistance here, was this a
Yes.
buying opportunity?
Yes, it's a buying opportunity.
It has gone up to 80 RSI and then corrected. Then here was also correction. Now what decision we should make when it reach 80? When it reach 80, start looking at the reversal sign, not sell, sir. How can you sell when something, just I also shown you 80 to 90 stock is doubling. Here it can double also. You should not sell. You have to just be cautious and look if there is any sign of reversal. The sign of reversal will come in the form of candle. You will get some idea, like selling patterns, लोअर टाइम फ्रेम पे कहीं ब्रेक डाउन होगा, आपको वहां से देखना, आपका ईएमए ब्रेक हो रहा होगा, राइट? आपका ईएमए नहीं ब्रेक हो रहा है तब तक आप क्यों सेल करोगे, राइट? 21 ईएमए आपका डेली पे, 21 वीकली पे. अब जैसे मैं आपको यहाँ पे बताता हूँ सेल क्यों नहीं करना चाहिए. देखिए यहाँ पे 80 पहुंचा, 80, राइट? और पूरा आरएसआई का करेक्शन हुआ, प्राइस कहीं करेक्ट ही नहीं हुआ, और यहाँ से 300 से कहां तक गया, 4x हो गया, 4x हो गया. यहाँ से 80 पहुंचने के बाद यहाँ से 4x हो गया. तो आपके लिए सेल नहीं करना है, दिस इज द बेस्ट अपॉर्चुनिटी. लेकिन आपको कॉशियस रहना है, क्योंकि अगर होल्ड करना है कॉशन के साथ, मतलब आपको लेवल डिसाइड करना है, कब तक वो बुलिश है तभी तक होल्ड करना है. प्राइस ब्रेक होगा तो आपको सेल करना है. लेकिन आप ये जान लीजिए, जो डबल ट्रिपल 4x वाली अपॉर्चुनिटी आएंगी, वो जिन स्टॉक, जो स्टॉक 80 टच करेंगे और होल्ड करेंगे, उन्हीं में आएगी. तो आपको वही स्टॉक, अगर आपको अच्छा पैसा बनाना है तो आपको वही स्टॉक देखने हैं जो बहुत बुलिश रहते हैं. वेरी बुलिश वाले स्टॉक को ढूंढिए, उसमें सही करेक्शन के बाद टाइम करेक्शन हो गया, फिर से निकल रहा है, यहाँ पे बाइंग की अपॉर्चुनिटी है. ऐसे ही स्टॉक डबल ट्रिपल होंगे. फिर रेजिस्टेंस पे पहुंचा. अब यहाँ रेजिस्टेंस तो आपको मिल गया था इन लाइन से, ये तो मिल गया था ना रेजिस्टेंस, ये वाला.
yes.
आपको ये ट्रेंड लाइन से रेजिस्टेंस मिल गया था. यहाँ पे पहुंचा 88 89 का आरएसआई है. अब पहुंच तो यहाँ पे ही गया था वो, लेकिन गिरा नहीं है. तो गिरा नहीं है तो आप भी नहीं बेचेंगे. आप यहाँ लोअर टाइम फ्रेम पे, ये हमारा मंथली चार्ट लगा है, यहाँ पे आप लोअर टाइम फ्रेम पे, वीकली चार्ट पे अपना स्टॉप लॉस लगाएंगे. और ये तो देखिए मंथली पे ये 20 मंथ यहाँ ब्रेक हो गया. यहाँ तक तो आते आते आरएसआई भी 60 के नीचे आ गई. यहाँ तक का तो वेट नहीं करेंगे आप, ये तो बहुत सारे महीने हैं, राइट? एक साल तो नहीं वेट करेंगे आप. वीकली टाइम फ्रेम पे यहाँ पहले ही स्टॉप लॉस हिट हो गया होगा, वहां आपको प्रॉफिट बुक करना चाहिए और वेट करना चाहिए पूरा करेक्शन होने के बाद. दोबारा यहाँ जब आया, यहाँ से फिर से अपॉर्चुनिटी शुरू हुई आपकी. पूरा करेक्शन पूरा हो गया और वापस से 60 प्लस पे आया. यहाँ से फिर अपॉर्चुनिटी थी आपको. और जैसे मैंने बोला, आपको मंथली पे देख रहे हो तो उसी समय वीकली डेली पे भी देख रहे होगे, राइट? तो सेलिंग के इंडिकेटर आपको पहले ही मिल जाएंगे. अब देखिए यहाँ से नीचे लौटा, 60 के नीचे तो होल्ड ही नहीं करना चाहिए. 60 के नीचे नो होल्ड. अगर बुलिश स्टॉक है, 60 के नीचे जा रहा है, तो उसमें अच्छा खासा करेक्शन हो सकता है. फिर वेट करिए, पूरा करेक्शन होने दीजिए, 60 के ऊपर आने दीजिए. यहाँ अभी ऐसा नहीं कि यहाँ कहीं अपॉर्चुनिटी नहीं आ रही होगी, वो दूसरे इंडिकेटर से आ रही होगी. हर इंडिकेटर हर जगह काम नहीं करेगा, राइट? हो सकता है आपको यहाँ ट्रेंड लाइन ब्रेक हो रहा हो, कुछ अच्छी कैंडल बन रही हो, मॉर्निंग स्टार बन रहा हो. हम इतनी चीजें क्यों स्टडी कर रहे हैं, राइट? लेकिन आरएसआई बताता है कि हमको यहाँ पे वापस से अपॉर्चुनिटी है इस प्लेस पे. इसकी हिस्ट्री देख के आपको पता है कि ये बहुत बुलिश स्टॉक है. पूरा आरएसआई का करेक्शन हो चुका है, 40 ओवरसोल्ड में हो चुका है और उठ रहा है. दिस वाज अपॉर्चुनिटी. और ये अपॉर्चुनिटी के बाद आप क्या 80 पे सेल कर देते क्या? 80 के बाद वो कितने गुना हो गया जरा काउंट करिए। 1900 से 1900 से 3x हो चुका है। दिस इज नॉट द एरिया वेयर यू विल सेल, दिस इज द एरिया वेयर यू विल बी कॉशियस। असली रन समझ लीजिए यहां आना है स्टॉक्स में, 70 के बाद आना है। तो अच्छे स्टॉक को अब यहीं पे रिस्क होता है, वो एक सिंगल कैंडल में ही बड़ी बड़ी ऐसा गिरेगा। ये देखिए यहाँ से 1200 से लेके 800 एक ही महीने में 50% गिर जाएगा। तो अब ये रिस्क तो रहेगा आपको, अगर 2x 2x 3x कमाना है तो इस तरह के रिस्क तो रहेंगे, राइट? तो इस रिस्क को मिटिगेट कैसे करें? डेली चार्ट पे आपको देख के,
वीकली डेली
डेली
चार्ट।
वेली कहीं बड़ी कैंडल एक ही दिन बनेगी तो आपका टूट जाएगा, राइट? आपको एक सिंगल इंडिकेटर भी काफी है। आपका इवनिंग स्टार बन गया, थोड़ी क्वांटिटी प्रॉफिट बुक कर दीजिए। कोई ऐसा तो नहीं बोलता ना कि 100% बेच ही देना है, राइट? 20% सेल करिए, फिर अगला 20 करिए, डेली पे ब्रेक हुआ 20 करिए, वीकली पे ब्रेक हुआ आप 25% बुक करिए, राइट? आपका डार्क क्लाउड कवर बन गया, थोड़ा सा प्रॉफिट बुक करिए। तो आपको पता होना चाहिए कि ये स्टॉक कहाँ पे खड़ा है, राइट? यहाँ पे आप बाइंग के लिए तो नहीं सोच रहे होगे, यहाँ तो आपसे प्रॉफिट बुकिंग कहाँ तक करना है, कहाँ तक लेके जाना है, वही चल रहा होगा, राइट? तो अभी ये वीकली पे देखिए क्या बना हुआ है, 70 से लेके 90 के बीच में ये वीकली में चला जा रहा है, इसीलिए वो ऊपर 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 जर्नी उसकी चलती जा रही है। तो दिस इज द बेस्ट जोन। You can say take the entry somewhere 60 65 with the candles and other volumes, other indicators, patterns, everything. Take somewhere here. Entry should be taken at a lowest risk. Success will defined by the luck and your selection. If you have taken a very good stock with a proper study, the returns could be we cannot generalize the return. Some stocks will give 50%, some might give 500% also. Nobody can here predict that it will go for 5,000. If anybody is saying, he is mostly lying only. Cannot predict. Only way I could have predicted 3,700 based on this theory. This is totally technical. See, all the time it is reaching to this white line, right? Every time, right? So here we can have predict that maximum. At this point, we could have said that it can reach up to 3,500 because every time it is reaching this particular trend line, right? Yes. Now what will happen? This trend line was a long-term resistance, right? And it has crossed first time. So this will become support next time. So when the stock will come here, your RSI will be corrected. There will be opportunity to take the trades. Now this is gone out of hand. Those who are holding only can have it. No one can have a fresh buying here in this kind of situation because risk is very, very high. Okay, so now only you have to wait for some deeper correction and then talk about it. Yes, let's take one example from the auto. Any company?
बजाज ऑटो।
चलो बजाज ऑटो ले लेते हैं। बजाज ऑटो मंथली चार्ट पे देखेंगे। मंथली चार्ट पे this was 80 90 RSI on the monthly chart from 2008 to up to 2010. When monthly RSI 90 reached, it has to come into the correction, right? It has to come to the oversold. This 90 oversold reached at 2020. How many years it took? From here to here, around 10 years it took.
10 years.
But during this time, because it was fairly above, most of the period it was above 60, right? So it was slowly going up, but it was always below 70. So there was no fire. Okay. So during this phase, it was slowly going up only. There was some zone, right, like 55 to 67, 68 during it, which it was going up. Because this kind of journey from 100 to 1600 when a very short period of time. A correction can also be a longer period, or it will be very flattish. Just have a look at Tanla. When something will go like crazy up to 90, 95 RSI, then sometime or maybe after very long time, there will be no price correction. It will stay there for long period of time. And then it will come new move. And when the RSI will reset, then we'll see the fresh move. So when the RSI here reset, it has gone above 60, it has gone above 60, it has crossed the previous resistances, right? Here it has crossed the previous resistance on this particular candle, right? This was the high, this was the high, right? So this was the entry point here, December. And it has given a fairly good move from 3,100 to 4,200, 30-35% move it has given. Still, it is not very bullish. We have seen that autos are facing a lot of troubles related semiconductor, high material cost, lower sales due to COVID, right? So same thing is reflected on the price also. We are not saying any fire kind of move the way we are seeing in IT and other metal stocks, other sectors. So it is okay, not bullish, not bearish also at this period. Above the all-time high, it is in the some kind of consolidation move. But looking at the history, the way it moves, is this a kind of stock we should really look for? 2-month green, 3-month green, then 3-month red, 4-month green, red. So it is going zigzag, right? So in this kind
Sideways.
of stock, it's slowly going up only, but in this kind of stock, once there is a correction, like 3-month, 2-month, 3-month red candle, then you can think about taking the swing trades. See, 3-month red, then green, 3-4-month red, then green, right? So you can make your strategy as per particular stock. Now this has gone up, then it will come down. Take that, buy at a support, sell at a resistance. So these stocks will go in this kind of journey. Let's see this weekly at the RSI, what is happening here. Oversold, gone up to overbought, 80. Immediately it came to correction. A new peak made and then gone back up to below, once again gone below, almost up to 42, 43. So when price is not correcting, I can say that price is not much corrected. Why? Price is in the similar zone, 4,200, 3,800, within 10%, right? And RSI is corrected from 80 to 40. Next time when it will cross the 60, it is opportunity. Okay. See here, resistance. At a 60, it was not crossing here. See here, this particular zone. And when it crossed the 60, was it opportunity? Breakout, volume, candle size.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
So similarly,
Opportunity.
this RSI from 80 corrected. Now when I will give some idea about Elliott wave, you will know correction will have 3 legs. Means it will fall, bounce, and fall again. So you can see here RSI. This is a classic case of simple bearish divergence. Price came up to same level, RSI is lower. And here it will always be the case when stock is moving up. But at this point, if price goes down, clearly it will go down. So once you have a clarity that it is going down, especially at a 60, at this point you are very sure that it is going down. Your RSI is still again gone below 60, right? It came back above the 60 and gone below the 60. This is here it was very sure that it will go down. How much we don't know. That depends on support, the momentum, how much is the volume in selling. So everything after once again, now this 3 leg correction is done. It it can consolidate, and when 60 and above will come, there will be once again the opportunity will be there. Okay, any more example from auto?
Pidilite.
Pidilite.
Yes.
Pidilite, let's see on the monthly time frame. Most of the time, it was above 42, 60 to 80, right? And we can see same thing in the price also. As most of the time it is above 60 to 80, only some time during some correction it is coming below 60, right? And very quickly it is getting reversed. You leave this 2009 correction, most of the time it is above 60 to 80, right? 60 to 80 range. Same thing we are seeing here in the price action also. Let's see on the weekly time frame. Swing high. Again, we should know by looking at the range in the history, we should know the range. Like 80 RSI sharply, it always returns, right? 80 RSI, it sharply returns. So at 80 RSI, what happened? For 6-7 weeks, it became sideways. RSI sharply returns. I'm not saying price, because price hardly it corrects. This is a stock which hardly corrects. Okay, so from here to here, there was no movement or slightly negative movement. Once again gone above it, then there is opportunity. So this kind of stock, again, you can plan the trading accordingly. What you can plan, when it will come down near the support and just start taking the reversal, you can buy, because you have seen its repetitive history that it is consolidate, it is moving between 60 RSI to 80 RSI, right? Every time it is consolidating, moving like this. So based on the support, and just when it is taking U-turn, then you can buy and sell at 80. Sell at 80 or 75, whatever. I don't know up to what level it can go, but we can be ready here. When we see the price is coming down, you can sell. Daily chart. Always remember, if, as I said, till the time RSI is above the bullish zone, not necessarily that RSI correction is a price correction. So always look what is happening on the price. Lot of times, very good stock will show this kind of movement. This is a correction. Correction, it is going up. The correction, it is going up. And here it has given some dip, this zone. And after that, when it came back above the 60, once again, price has started moving upside. So this kind of behavior is very normal. When the RSI will be in reset mode, price will still go up. This will come under the topic of positive RSI divergence, where the bottoms will be higher, RSI will be lower, classic opportunities to buy the reversal. This kind of thing will happen. Divergences we will learn next week. I feel it will be too heavy to load the divergences. So negative and positive divergences will create, and that will be interesting to watch. That's a 65 to 70%. You have to look on the divergences only. Okay.
Darpanji, can you take any consumer durables like
okay,
Dabur
we'll
or
see the
Medica?
FMCG. Let's take one FMCG here.
Dabur.
Let's take Nestle. Okay.
Yes.
See, once again here, as I said, price is going up, RSI is correcting. This is a kind of stock you should look to buy on the dip. When the RSI has given dip, price has given dip, and once it came back above the 60, this was the opportunity. This candle was the opportunity. From here to here was your gain. This 5,000 to 7,000 plus 2,000, 40% was a gain here. So when the price is, RSI is correcting, price is still going up, wait for the dip and bounce. So this kind of dip and bounce will happen. Okay. Same way here, like 80, 82, it was a correction phase here. This was a correction phase. And when it came back, reversed and given a breakout, we'll see on the weekly chart here. Go to weekly here. Here correction was started. It has gone below it, once came up and then gone below it once again. And when everything is corrected here, when it was crossing the previous highs, this was opportunity, trading opportunity. 18,800 up to price has gone 20,700,
20,000.
600. So this 1800 is a opportunity. You might have get 1500 itself or maybe, but getting something in 4, 5 weeks, 7, 8, 9, 10% return with least risk, that is what important. Okay. There will be other thoughts also, like it is at a channel bottom, price has about to give the breakout, RSI is building up from the lower side, RSI can give the breakout. So all the consideration when comes into the picture, you will have the opportunity to take the entry. Like entry could have taken at 18,400. 18,400. See here what happened. This was the zone, right? It was coming here, going down. And when it took the first good candle, then it has gone upside up to 20,600. Let's take one more example, like
NHPC?
which one?
NHPC?
NHPC. Let's start with the monthly RSI. There was a time that it was always below, you can say 65, 66 level and up to 40 level. So this stock has a range from 40 to 65 only. This has never gone into full-fledged bullish mode in the history, and we can see what is happening on the price itself, right? Now, first time it has crossed 65, 66 level, and there is some good week to week basis, month to month basis, there is a good price movement also. So this is a monthly time frame. This is the bullish time frame. Now let's go to the weekly chart. Weekly chart. Again, weekly chart is also above 70 actually. So it is again bullish here. RSI is going up only. Price is also above the lot of, you can say 2018, 2.5-year resistances. Whole price, it is just above it. Okay. That's a good sign. Now daily chart, we are daily chart, when it is reaching up to 76 itself, it is started giving correction, and 70 to 50 or even up to 40 zone, it is going up and down. Okay. So now this stock itself from here with the price action itself is not the one I like to have it. But if somebody has to buy it, I can say this is a resistance here, right? Previous peak, this peak, this peak, and this peak. So once it will cross the 30, this mark, the one where it took the resistance, right? 30 point something. Above that, there is a trading opportunity up to 33, 10% opportunity. And then when it will cross these particular levels, you can start taking trades. On the RSI front, monthly, weekly, everything is bullish. It's okay. Just based on the resistance basis, you can take the trade because RSI is in positive zone. Okay. With the RSI, all you need to know whether the stock is in the bullish zone or not. RSI is totally in the bullish zone. Take the trade based on the price action. Okay. This when the stock is not clean, when the prices are not clean and history is not very good, avoid it. Let the setup build up. There are already hundreds of good stocks are there. Why to burn the finger here until and unless you have a very good reason to buy it? We have seen, right? 4 months of gain and 2 months of loss. We have seen this kind of price movement. Here, 1 good month and 2 month loss. So big wicks on the weekly, monthly level, right? So there is not price action is very choppy, not very attractive. 3 months it is going up, then coming down, going up, then coming down. Same thing happening in this kind of market. This is extremely one of kind market. In this market, this price is so weak. So this is not the kind of stock you should look. This is a market where price should move smooth like this. So you should take the stock when the stock prices, see here, so small candles, good price movement. You can recognize what you are doing. This month you bought, next month it is 30% crash, next month 50% up. That kind of stock you should be avoidable at early stage. Okay. Try to take the big good names. See what is happening. Correction was happening here. RSI reached 85. Correction started. Price was flattish. Price was flattish. When it dipped and came back above 60, this was the opportunity. Now on the weekly time frame, we have seen this good volume, daily good volume, crossing the previous resistance. Here at 1070, this is the stock to buy. This was the stock to buy, not now, but this 1070 to 1260, 20% return within 1 month. This kind of trade you should look for. First start with a good name, then look at the setup, price setup, look at the RSI. When things comes into your favor, take the trade. Okay, guys, time is completed. See you guys next week. Look at the charts and RSI, you will get the good idea. Spend time.
See you. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Good night.